if it isn't my dear partners?
That voice! It's Navia!
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy?
We've wrapped up stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms. Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, our financial situation right now isn't the best. So all we've been doing, though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our...
Whoa! Spoken like a true president!
Oh, you bet. But so before I came over this time, I took a page from... And then, since Maloose loved using shorthand, but after running a few errands in the city, I'm...
That does sound like you, all right. So...
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see! This looks like a piece of kelp.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things... I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it...
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can... Worst comes to worst, I'll just...
So you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, you said you don't have any plans, right? So...
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon does...
Then let's go. We'll...
Oh, you mean the aquabus, right?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. All right, follow me. The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The three aquabus...
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go...
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. You are right that it is a bit strange, though.
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father... But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only...
Huh. Well, that explains...
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let...
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head... It'll be a while before we get to Poisson.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon's sorry. She totally forgot.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but...
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes. But sometimes I'd still look at the... Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to... So I will always... Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our... I've lost many beloved people, and the fact won't change that they existed in my... Of course, I still... But I tell myself that I need to keep... Besides, I'm the president... We've reached the shore.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right? Okay, Paimon supposes you're right. Let's blow bubbles!
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Pop.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent.
Hey, I can totally take care of. We did hand over some of Malus's old response.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely. Mr. Malus was an extremely...
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any...
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue, but since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful, but now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt...
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again, and if...
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save...
I agree wholeheartedly.
Hey, just kidding. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Anyway, Florent, now it's up...
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good... But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising...
There's no need for all that. Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few poses.
That's...
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine... Florent, let's grab
You've got it, boss. I'll go...
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with... So, I want to pick your brain for a bit.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon... Look over there, my dear Clementine.
But there's something...
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan.
Wait, but we can't do that.
But then, since we're...
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose...
But isn't Clement... If we were to stick...
Well, tap...
Oh, Paimon...
What Florent... You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. A happy pose.
Would we even be able to tell what the...
Yeah, and that'd probably be...
Could one of you try that...
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of... Man, if I knew I was going to... Oh, outfits!
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one...
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I said that it's fine, but how could I... But I got...
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone...
On the matter of the stat...
We could have just done that for... yeah, you're right.
Navia!
Huh?
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the...
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to... You wouldn't believe how much I've missed.
It's good to have you back.
And...
Let me introduce you. But, looking at it now...
Wait, Mr. Marcel.
Have you not heard anything at all about...
Well, I know that Fontaine got...
Oh, looks like we'll... First things first, let me introduce you to these two.
Oh, nice to meet you.
yeah, we are indeed pretty Wait, now you suddenly resist taking...
Nice. Speaking of... Oh, that reminds me.
Coulter, a lot of...
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of...
I'm sorry.
Malus and Melissa... Malus...
Malus and Coulter were friends.
All of this. It's unbelievable.
I think you and I both feel.
I thought, Mr. It's
The good news is that the
Are you sure?
Realm who?
Florent should remember him. Romeo was, but Mr. Callus believed, not only would the Aquabus be, but the two couldn't come to an...
And with.
And of course, when he was suffering this.
Yeah, you could say,
Oh, that's a good point.
oh yeah, he used to be a lot better with taking... But on the matter of the Aquabus,
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the. They believed that.
So. They. But.
yeah, but to them, even take... Of course, Ms.
So that's what.
From that point on, perhaps they've regarded us.
I've also heard that...
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for. Even though Marcel's faction. With how distracted and.
Good thinking, boss.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter.
don't worry, I've heard so many
In that case, why don't we go back to the Want to come with me again, you two?
of course.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit. Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break, since we're out for a walk.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great.
Back in the days before the Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would... The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone... And now, in the blink of an eye... Oh, I know.
Then, let's...
Oh, is this an...
Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Oh, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two... Oh,
We should contribute to...
oh, that's great.
Then I'll go look for some...
Great. Then... How did it go? You've all done your part.
Whoa, these macarons...
Boss is baking...
Oh,
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss.
adventurers never... Besides, after everything we've been...
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the...
I understand now. I will endeavor to...
We've got no wine with...
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quit...
May your travels go smoothly. May the... All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances and... Hey there, Ludovine. How's business late?
The demo's
Nonsense.
my mistake, Mime. Are you here for the...
Yep.
Navia's always liked to take...
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. There are a few things...
Very well. Please, wait here.
Can someone remind Paimon again?
After we cleared her, she said she used... But the Spina is very different now. Yeah. She said that she wanted to be...
From the sound of it,
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, but...
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
all right.
Paimon saw them too! They headed up!
Stop right there!
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to
Brothers, there's no need.
This one's got your name on it! Hey there! Feeling lucky? Feeling...
There is no escape!
Now, talk.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss?
If you thought they stood... Anyway,
Wait, we were discovered.
get revenge?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you
Indeed. You...
We were out drinking when we saw... Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp, seeing you like that.
Listen, I am the current... I won't press charges.
I understand.
But if you so much as...
All right, we get...
Are you
If the other side...
I support boss.
Yes. I still think then we could still have...
Yeah, those guys
I'd rather think...
Yep. That's it. It's getting late already. I'll also ask someone to write...
Do we have to stay in the...
We can still go out in the...
Huh.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Coming back here really... If you think about it, it would be...
Totally. Although, of course, he was a very ambitious man. Who
And that's also why people...
All right. You can use the same room as last time.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, Paimon's son!
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh no, not wanna go fishing?
Oh, so that's the prep you...
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it. Okay, let's go.
How can you call this fishing when...
What's...
But...
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler? Then, let's try...
Honestly, Paimon's being...
It might just be something that runs...
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even. My father always had a lot of... My mother never had those kinds of... All the members of the Spina... Can you imagine? No matter what Papa yelled, no...
Paimon would have never get...
But once, I learned then, because... If you do falter... Sorry. Sorry. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing, and if that's the only...
Is that why you let...
Hey, look! I think you've got something up...
But why isn't...
Oh, there must be something wrong. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too? You did...
Stop wasting time! We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow.
Well, you're...
Well, if we...
All right. So...
Paimon dreamt it.
Huh.
See? This guy...
And
Paimon hopes she'll...
I hope so, too. Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Whoa! Thank you so much.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele?
Oh,
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. I've heard that you also...
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then what's in this?
Of course.
Oh, it's...
Well, it's... but It's the... So,
Oh, so that...
Everyone, thanks to the protection of the
Oh, it's the...
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent.
What?
It seems like they've been but Romeo and his... We investigated their track
They have smartened up.
Seems like they've gotten...
Sorry.
on the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate if they manage to blow up the aqua...
Are they insane?
Yeah. If they've been we have to issue an...
Let's get everyone onto...
My dear, if the explosives do go off, not only would... Let's stop their insanity first. Then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us now.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying...
You... Oh. I get it now.
Not quite. And that's because, out of the entire...
You better stick close to me.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I... But it was like you were glued at the hip to that... Romeo has lost his patience.
Why?
Only someone as clueless... You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosu, but I saw it all, and it was all because of you. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melus and
So the shock and grief you showed us before...
Now you're catching on. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, back then because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced the years passed by in a blur, but then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and...
Don't listen to him, boss!
Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that? Maybe you only... Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stick...
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably... Yeah, but... Is that really...
Shut your mouth! I don't know how to explain...
I'm sure Mr. Melus would be... You've somehow managed to...
Get out of the way, Florent!
You're gonna have to! Boss, there's no time for this!
Maybe you think you're being... But the love that I felt... And even now... Feeling lucky?
Coming at ya! Attack! That's the way.
Florent, if you find any of... I can't allow my partner to...
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted...
illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Everybody stand back!
You're toast!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Absurd!
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish! I'm going in!
I swear, it's for medical research.
Torn to oblivion!
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to Oh, you're right. They're gonna bury Priscilla!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now.
I have nothing more to... Regardless of whether their hatred, please prosecute them.
Sounds good. We're very... All right. This operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just...
But you usually glow up.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators. It seems like Romeo really went all in.
Got it. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. I am not callous. And but I will spend more so that one day...
I know what you're trying to say. Mister, there are too many things.
Henceforth, you are... But once you're discharged from...
Thank you.
As I thought.
She is also... Thank you for protecting the Clement. I was actually really scared, you know. If I'd lost the Clementine, a name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, seeing it still stand...
What happened while we...
Just give her some time.
Traveler, I want to ask you something. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably... Sorry, partner. I said I used to think that Coulter mentioned my parent. Do you think...
Don't think like that, Navi. No matter what others think.
Well, since it's ended up like this, there's something that I've been
Florent, I hope you can understand.
Don't worry. This...
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning, but special time. Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the...
Papa... Mother...
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based...
Wow.
It is indeed. To be honest, we only asked Boss to decide on a...
How could we only have statues?
Even though Boss is...
We wanted to commemorate her contribution.
I don't know what Spina...
With Navia around,
We are gathered here today to tell that we support you and believe...
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so... This really is... I never thought that I'd...